In this session, we're going to be looking at the Kihon syllabus for your brown and white belt grading to your brown and white belt 2 stripes grading, so up to first Q. You should already have done your warm-up and checked your training space, so you need enough space so you can do a step forwards and step backwards. So feet together, bow, yoi, ready, step forwards and make left gate and right, and just guard. So this the fighting stance position is slightly shorter, a bit of a bend on this back leg to give you that agility or flexibility to push into these techniques. I'm just going to start off by doing some Kizamizuki and Gakuzuki punches, focusing on the body rotation and the full hikite of both of these punches. Okay, so I'll be doing everything from mirror stance, so you should have your left leg forwards. And on the first count, I just want you to make a Kizamizuki with the left, so just out and back. Ready? 1. On the second count, I want you to make Kizamizuki, Gakuzuki, so 2 punches. 2. Checking that full hikite, full rotation. Now 3 punches leading with the Kizamizuki again. 3. 4 punches leading with the left Kizami. 4. And 5 punches again leading with the Kizamizuki. 5. Good. So that's our routine. So we'll start to build up the pace. So first count, single punch. 1. Double. 2. Treble. 3. 4. 5. Okay, starting with the Kizami again. Start to build up the pace. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Bit sharper. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And bit sharp still. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And yummy. Change legs. Come on, take. Right leg forwards. Just lightly start off with Kizamizuki with the right. 1. Still get that full body rotation though, full hikite. Kizamizuki, Gakuzuki. 2. Treble punch. 3. 4 punches. Always leading with Kizamizuki. 4. Full rotation. And 5 punches. 5. Same again. Start to build up the pace. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And again. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And yummy. And nere. Relax, loosen off those shoulders. Shake the arms out. Yoi. Ready. Left gate and brag. Ready. And guard again. This time, we're just going to do a double strike at each count. And it's going to be Yuraken with the body rotated to 45 degrees at full hikite. And a Gakuzuki and snap back to guard. So we're practicing this double strike that you'll need to use in combination with the kicks, with the Komi, the washigeri, and the shirigeri later on. Okay? So lightly start off with make the double strike. A fast, smooth preparation with the Yuraken, fast preparation, full rotation for the Gakuzuki. To count. 1. 2. 3. Focusing on this rotation, focusing on the full hikite. 4. 5. Start to build up the pace. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And yummy. Change legs, right leg forwards. Come on, take. And guard. Same thing on the side of the body. Raken, full rotation. Gakuzuki, full rotation. Hikite. Lightly to start off with. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Build at the pace. 6. 7. 8, 9, 10, and yummy. And nere. Relax. Excellent. So now we're going to focus on the first combination that you'll need to do, and it's a Sanbonzuki, but it's a Sanbonzuki with the advanced style now. So it's Kizamizuki, Oizuki, Gakuzuki. We're going to break it down to count, then build it up and start to build up the speed. Yoi, left get down right, my tape, and left freestyle. Good. So on the first count, make sure you've got enough room in front of you. You're going to do a front foot step with the left and a front foot Kizamizuki to Joe down with the body rotation. 1. Now step through and make Oizuki, but it's an Oizuki with the body rotation here. So still have that drive in the back leg, but full rotation, full hikite. Ready? 2. And on the third count, make Gakuzuki with the left. And again, full hikite, full rotation. 3. And snap back. And do a double step back. Other side of the body. Kizamizuki. 1. Oizuki. 2. Gakuzuki. 3. And snap. And back. 1. So check the hikite, check the body rotation. 2. Hikite and rotation. 3. And coordination as you snap back to guard. And back. 4 times count. 1. 2. 3. And back. 1. 2. 3. And back. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. And back. Now try that lightly all the way through. So not forgetting about this front foot step. And that needs to be a drive forwards. Not a step to the side. Not a movement with the foot. Definitely not a step backwards. It's a tactical step forwards to make the distance. Okay? So all the way through. Kizamizuki, Oizuki, Gakuzuki. 1. And back. Think about this head as well. Keep that facing forwards. Don't allow that to turn as you do the punches. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. Start to go with the pace. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Back. 10. And back. 4 really sharp ones now, so long as your training environment allows that. Okay, nice and sharp. 4 times. 1. 2. 3. 4. And yame, nere, relax. Good. 30 seconds, quick water break. Okay, yoi. Left get and right. Can I take? So now we're going to focus on the blocking combinations, and the blocking combinations are done from front stance formal position from Gate and right. They're identical to your previous brown belt grading, so the Agi-Uki combination, Soto-Uki combination, Uchi-Uki combination, and then the Shuto combination. So we're going to go through them lightly a few times and then sharply a few times each. So just a reminder, the Agi-Uki combination, you're going to step forwards, make Agi-Uki, full body rotation, Gakuzuki, full rotation, full hikite, Geidan Barai to finish. But particularly now, you're at brown belt level, think about the body timing for this Geidan Barai. It doesn't turn there, we prepare, and the body turns there, but all done with a fast preparation. Okay? Lightly, all the way through. 1. And 2, 3, focusing on that rotation, 4, and stay forward now. Make sure you check the space behind you. Practice this backward step. So we've got to get this backward step as quick as the forward step. Solid stance, no buckling of this back knee, no movement, solidly pushing through. Ready? 1, and forwards. 2, forwards. 3, forwards. 4, good. And sharply now, coming forwards. 4 times. So each time, shuffle back slightly. Ready? Chimay. Back. Back. Good. Stay forwards now. Check the space behind you. 4 times going backwards, sharply. Chimay. And yummy. No, right. Relax. Good. Catch your breath. Next combination is a Soto-uke combination. This one involves 2 stance changes. We've got the Soto-uke in front stance, the NP in Kibadachi. Make sure this is a solid Kibadachi, knees out, feet in, posture upright. And then we change it back in the front stance to make Yorakan, focus on this body position, Gyakuzuki, and Geidan Barai. So there's lots of body rotation involved in all of these blocks, and focus on this front knee, keeping that solidly pushing forwards. Okay, so Yoi, left Geidan Barai, Kamate. Lightly to start with, coming forwards. 1, and back. 2, block, elbow, Yorakan Gyakuzuki, Geidan Barai. 3, 1 more, 4. Good. Check the space behind you now. Swift backward step. 1. And forwards. 2. Forwards. 3. Forwards. 4. Good. Sharply, 4 times coming forwards after each one. Just do a little shuffle back. Ready? Chimay. Back. 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 Good. Stay forwards now. Check the space behind you. 4 times backwards. Chimay. Yame, Mere, relax. Good, catch your breath for a moment. The third combination involves the Uchi Udiyuki. So, all of this is from front stance, no stance changes, but a fast, smooth preparation with the Uchi Uki. Kizamizuki, try and get some chest into this. It's difficult because you're already rotated at a 45-degree angle. But try and get a bit of chest. Gyakuzuki, Geidan Barai. Again, focusing on the body rotation and driving this knee forwards all the time. Don't allow that to come in. Okay, so that's our combination. Yoi, left, Geidan Barai. Come on, take. Okay, so you've got space in front of you for a step. Lightly coming forwards. 1, Uchi-uki, Kizamizuki, Gyakuzuki, Geidan Barai. And back. 2, Uchi-uki, Kizamizuki, Gyakuzuki, Geidan Barai. 3, and back. 4, Good. Staying forwards. Check the space behind you. Backward step. Keep working on this solid back leg. 1. And forwards. 2. Forwards. 3. Forwards. 4. Good. And sharply out. 4 times. Coming forwards. 3. Back. Back. And back. Good. Stay forwards now. 4 times going backwards. 3. 4. And yummy. And an air, relax. Good, catch your breath before the final combination. So the final combination involves your Shuto Uki. So we'll start in back stance, we'll step forwards and make Shuto Uki. Really focus on the fast front leg Maigari. Fast with that leg. Fast with that leg. And down into a really solid front stance with a Chudan Nukite. Okay, so there's only 3 moves. Shuto Uki, front leg Maigari, and Nukite. Yoi, ready. Step forward to make left Shuto Uki in back stance. Righty. Good. So work on a fast step forwards now. Fast, smooth preparation with the Shuto Uki. Likely to start off with 1. Front leg Maigari, Nukite. And shuffle back. 2. Shuto, front leg Maigari, Nukite. And back. 3. And back. 4. Good. Stay forwards now. Check the space behind you. This time, again, we're stepping backwards. We're stepping backwards into a back stance. Okay? So still try and get that strong stance as you land in that Shuto. Ready? 1. And shuffle forwards. 2. Forwards. 3. Forwards. 4. Good. 4 times sharply coming forwards. Think about the speed of that kick and the solidness of that Nukite. 3. Stay forwards now, check the space behind you. 4 times going backwards. 3. Forwards. Shot forwards. Check this final position. Have you got a strong front stance? Body fully rotated. Hikite in the correct position. And Yame. And Nere. Relax. 30 seconds water break, and then we're into the kicks. Okay. Yoi, ready. Step forwards and make left, get down right. That's it. This time guard, freestyle. So again, these kicks, this kicking combination is exactly the same as your previous grading. So we're going to start off with the Maigari, Oizuki, Gakuzuki, and snap. We'll do that 4 times. Lightly, really work on driving both hips forwards. Guard hasn't changed on the kick, and then send one side of the body in, then the other side of the body in. Again, full Hikite and snap back. So think about those punches we did at the start. Think about the Uraki and Gakuzuki we did at the start and the feeling we need to get with that body. Okay? Lightly start off with Maigari double punch. 1. And shuffle back. 2. And shuffle back. 3. And shuffle back. Focus on this front foot as well, don't allow that to turn. 4. Good, and back. 4 sharp ones now. 1. Back. 2. Back. Full hikite ramble on the punches. 3. Back. 4. And back. Good. And yame. Nere. Catch your breath. Next is Yokogari Kikomi, Uraken Gakuzuki. So on this Yokogari, focus on the front foot. Think about when that turns. Lifting the knee through. As it comes through, you've got to turn on that supporting foot to allow your kicking hip to come through. On the recovery, a fast Uraken with full body rotation and a fast Gakuzuki with full hikite and full rotation. Okay? Yoi, left get ambarai, come on, take. Guard. Okay, lightly to start off with, Yokogari, Uraken, Gakuzuki. 1. And back. So it doesn't matter if the kick is low, make sure the quality of the technique is good. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. 4 sharp ones now. Think as well about when these arms move. They don't move before the leg. The guard changes as you bring that leg through. Sharply. 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. And back. And yame, nere, relax. Good. Your third kick then is your Mwashigeri, the roundhouse kick. Again, the same 2 principles apply as we did for the Yokogari. So this front foot, when does that move? Okay, fast knee lift to the side, and it rotates as the hip comes through. Okay, the guard as well. Don't telegraph this. Don't let them know it's coming. That just changes as the body comes through, and then as you land, full rotation in hikite, and snap back to guard in a coordinated manner. Yoi, left get number right, my tip. Guard. Lightly start off with again, don't worry about the height. We can improve the inflexibility the more we practice. Focus on doing a technically correct Mwashigeri. It's very, very smooth, even if it's low. Ready? 1. And back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. 4 sharp Mwashigeris now. 1. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. And back. And yame. Nere, relax. Your last kick then, Ushirigari, Uraken Gakuzuki. With the Ushirigari, remember, your hips need to be driving forwards. So although it starts with a spin, once your foot is there, you've got to be driving in for this Ushirigari. Okay? Again, after you've kicked, try and get this body position here for the Uraken, then fully in with the Gakuzuki. Okay? Just make sure your floor is suitable for this. If it's a little bit uneven, doing on carpet, just be very cautious as you do the turn round. If it's suitable, nice confident spin. Yoi, left get ambarai, my tape, guard. So lightly to start off with. 1. And back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4, and back. So really try and get that thrust with the heel, just like we have the thrust with the side of the foot for the yoke-geri. Okay? 4 sharp ones, again, just be aware of your training area. You don't want any vases being kicked off, any coffee tables or mantelpieces. Okay? Guard sharply if you can. 1, full rotation. 2, get that thrust. 3, last one. 4, and yame, and nere. Relax. Good, catch your breath. So we're now into the final section for the grading, and it's a new kicking combination where you're alternating your legs each time you kick. And so you do the 4 basic kicks: Mayageri, Yokigeri, Washigeri, Ushirageri, and Uraken Gakuzuki. Okay. Now, when you do this, it does take quite a lot of space. So we're going to modify it slightly and break it down into the individual components. The key thing that I want you to be working on is the speed of the transition. So getting these feet down and up quickly. So I'll show you what it should look like all the way through the 4 kicks together, but we're going to break it down because of the limitations of the space that you're likely to be working in. Okay, so the full combination is Mayageri, Yokigeri, Washigeri, Shirageri, Uraken Gakuzuki. So you notice there with the 4 kicks, I'm not stepping down into a formal stance each time. I'm just placing my foot down just past the supporting foot and quickly lifting up into the next kick. So that's what we're going to focus on, is that speed of that transition. Okay. So to start off with, we're going to be in feet together position. Okay. So feet together, or just slightly apart. It doesn't need to be the formal stance here. I'm going to do a Mayageri with your right leg. So you're going to kick Mayageri. You're going to place the foot down. But as soon as that foot is down, I would want you to lift and hold the other knee, okay, to practice that quick transition, okay? So kick down and then knee up and hold, kicking with the right. Ready? 1, and down. Other leg kicking. So the knee that was just up, left knee, is going to be kicking now. Exactly the same. Kick down, knee up. Ready? 2, and down. Other leg kicking. So alternate legs each time. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. Did the wrong leg there. 8, down. 9, down. 10, and down. Good. So we're going to apply that quick transition to the 4 kicks now. So the first part of the combination is going to be the Mayageri, Yokigeri. So we're just going to practice the 2 kicks. Make sure you've got enough room in front of you. As I said, we're not going to be doing a big step forwards. Just step past your front foot, okay? Now, when you do this, you just step as far as is comfortable. But given the space that you're working in, it's probably going to be quite a short step, okay? Yoi, left get on barai, come on, take, guard. So what we're going to do is you're going to kick, step and kick Yokigeri, and then down, and then just shuffle back, okay? So do both kicks to 1 count, but focus on the quick transition, okay? 1, and down, and shuffle back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. 6, and back. Good. And just change stance, Kumite. Right leg forward. Same thing on the other side of the body. This time kicking left Mayageri, quick step into the Yokigeri. Ready? 1. So really work on the speed of that step. 2, and back. 3, back, 4, and back. Also think about the control of these arms. So don't allow these to move, don't allow the elbows to come out. 5, back, last one, 6, good, and back. Change stance, left leg forwards. This time we're going to do the middle section of the kicking combination. So that will be a yokogeri, fast step down into a mwashigeri. Now this is quite challenging because if you've done the yokogeri well, you'll have done a full rotation one way. We've now got to recover, step down, do a full rotation the other way. So it's a challenge to get that body fully back and fully in, okay? So from left stance, you're going to do yokogeri, step, mwashigeri, and down each time. Ready? 1. Speed of that transition. 2. Think about these arms, keeping those under control. 3. And back. 4. Full rotation. Make sure you're using that supporting foot to allow the rotation to happen. 5. Last one. 6. Oh, sorry. Yokogeri. Mwashigeri. Good. And change stance. Right leg forwards. Same again. Straight up. 1. Kick. Full rotation. 2. Quickly down. Quick transition. 3. 4. Back. 5. Back. 6. And back. Change stance. Left leg forwards again. So the final set then is the final 2 kicks. You're going to be making mwashigeri, step down, ushirigeri. But watch where you need to position your feet for the ushirigeri. So after the mwashigeri, here, there's no point in stepping down this way because that's not the way you're going to be spinning. So in actual fact, this is an easier transition than the other 2 kicks because you're going to step to allow your hips to come through. So continue the rotation of the mwashigeri, step down, ushirigeri, yurakin, gakuzuki. Okay, so try that lightly all the way through. So left freestyle, kumite. So mwashigeri, step down, kick ushirigeri, yurakin, gakuzuki. Just be aware of your surroundings again. Spin through cautiously, depending on your situation. Ready? Mwashigeri, ushirigeri. 1. Kick, kick, yurakin, gakuzuki. And full twist and hikite. And back. 2. More washi, step, ushiro, double strike. And back. 3. And back. Now try and work on the fast transition. 4. And back. Still keep thinking about these arms. Don't allow those to go too early. 5. And back. Last one. 6. Good. Change legs, can I see? Other leg kicking. Mwashigeri with the left. Ushirigeri with the right. Just lightly start off. 1. Washi, shiro, yurakin, gakuzuki. And back. 2. Kick, kick, strike. And back. 3. And back. Start to build at the pace if you can. 4. And back, speed that transition. 5. Back. 1 more. 6. And yame. And an air. Relax. Good. So that brings us to the end of this session. So that's the last basics combination you'll need to do. If you've got room in the garden, then try putting those kicks together, one after the other. Maigari, Yokogari, Washigari, Shirogari, Uraken Gakuzuki. Okay? But by even just practicing those 3 segments as we did and working on that fast footwork, then that's still going to be beneficial when you do have space to add it all together. You would then have Basai Dai to do for your brown belt kata, Juippon Kumite, so the 6 named attacks from freestyle. And then remember, they'll ask you to do one of the Heian katas, so you need to keep brushing up on those. So use the online resources we've got available on the club website to go over those. Keep polishing those katas. Okay, so the 2 sort of new bits for this grading, for your first Q grading, are the Kazamizuki, Oizuki, and Gakuzuki. Working on the body rotation and the snap of these punches, and then that kick and combination at the end. Okay, so well done for completing the session. Keep training, keep connected with the live karate sessions we've got, and make sure you do your cool down and your stretching after this video. So well done. Feet together, and bow. Os.